Namaste. Today's video is a short demonstration of how to apply the kunkuma on the forehead without having to necessarily look in the mirror. Now, the kunkuma can be applied in any one of the two spots, or the two marma points on the forehead. If you apply it here, closer to the joining of the two eyebrows, it is the nasa mula marma. And if you apply it slightly higher here, it is the sthapani marma. The nasa mula marma is capable of calming emotional disturbances such as fear or anxiety or even sudden flare-ups of angry expressions. So the nasa mula, by regulating the prana flow in the Muladhara, brings about a calmness of these emotional disturbances. The Sthapani Marma, on the other hand, which is slightly higher, is also the spot where the Ajna Chakra is situated. As some of you may be aware, those who are in the female body or those who are still having a lot of attachment to the body awareness, for such people, it is not advisable to straightaway do intensive meditation on the Ajna Chakra. Instead, a subtler way of mildly supplying the necessary prana to that region is by stimulating it by wearing the kunkuma. So now we will see how we can actually put it at the correct marma point. In Shilpa Shastra, and when we learn any form of art based on the Shilpa Shastra, we are taught a form of measurement known as the Talamanapaddhatih. One tala is the fundamental unit of measurement, and that is the same as the length of one's face. Now, if you observe, the length of your hand from the base of the palm to the tip of your fingers is more or less the length of your face, that is one tala. So we can use the fingers to arrive at a somewhat proportionate placement of certain points in the body. When we do drawings of Devi, we use the Navatala measurement. That is 9 times the length of the face will give the entire length of the body. Anyway, so now we will see how we can apply Kunkuma at the Sthapani Marma. If you place the ring finger at the tip of the nose and stretch it up absolutely straight, it will touch the Sthapani Marma. If you want to apply it lower, once you have placed it and you have got that line, just bring it a little lower. That will be the Nasa Mula Marma. The distance between Nasa Mula and Sthapani Marma is about 1 angula. Angula is about 1 finger's width, this much. So that will be the distance between the two. Okay, so approximately you can place it. We use the ring finger when we apply kunkuma for ourselves. This is because the ring finger is connected to the Prithvi Tattva, the earth element, and that is equivalent or similar in vibration to the Muladhara and has a connection also to the Muladhara. So by applying kunkuma here or on the Ajna Chakra, the entire spinal cord from Muladhara to the Nasa Mula or Ajna is mildly energized. When we apply for someone else, we don't want to establish that link with another person, right? Therefore, we use the Akasha Tattva, which is in the middle finger. So for others, we apply with the middle finger. For ourselves, we apply with the ring finger. Now, for the kunkuma to stay a little longer and not keep falling off, we first apply a thin layer of any cream or ghee or even any oil at the same spot where we want to apply the kunkuma. So place the finger, the base of the finger at the tip of the nose, hold it straight up and put a circular mark with this face cream. So now we have marked the approximate region where we want to apply the kunkuma. Now retain the oiliness at the tip of the finger because that will help us to pick up the kunkuma more easily, failing which the kunkuma might not always stick. So if you picked up kunkuma at the tip of your finger, again do the same thing. Place the base of the ring finger at the tip of the nose. Close your eyes, invoke the devata whose kunkuma you have taken so that the protective presence is always there. You can then remove whatever is slightly extra. Don't be too worried about how big it is or how small it is, because the purpose of every item of Shringara is to slowly lose awareness of the physical body and the mind. So, this is not an item to enhance your physical beauty, but to bring you more and more in alignment with the Devi Tattva within. So, with that in mind, apply the Kunkuma. The science of it and how it actually influences the cerebrospinal fluid and the entire nervous system. All that is explained in chapter 15 of the Stridharmapaddhatih, and we will have a separate video on that. For now, this is how we apply the kunkuma without necessarily looking in the mirror.